It's Hot Top Sports where the takes don't miss. The prof with the stats, the champ with the fist. Water bringing fire, cowboy tie riding bold. Bulls calling bets, watch the stories unfold. And it's truly eyebrows running the show. It's Hot Top Sports, baby.
Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to High Top Sports. Happy to have you here. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Got a lot of things to talk about. It was a busy playoff weekend for all sports. Obviously, we had Thursday, Friday. That seems like months ago now. It was long. It was a good weekend. It was a long weekend. We had the NFL playoffs where my Jaguars ripped my heart out yesterday at 1 p.m., or at least around that was about 4 o'clock, and I was not happy. I was not happy with how that game ended. But the White Bears, they continue to move on as they are the Cardiac Bears, down 21-9 in the fourth quarter and ended up winning. I think it was like, I don't know, 31-27 or something like that. So good for them. We get to watch the Bears next weekend and see how they bode. But, yeah, the Jaguars were unable to get it done, which was very upsetting because it felt like the door's open. The door's open. The Eagles are out of it, so you got your defending champs out. Of course, no Patty Mahomes. NFL seems exciting. A lot of open doors. But in all of that, in the midst of all of that, we still have portal chaos happening. The Gators lose a guy to the transfer portal, which I thought he had signed, but now I don't know if he was asked to be released or what happened, but we'll talk about that. And then all of a sudden, poor little old Texas that was asking for people to quit spending so much money is now being talked about spending the most money once again after claiming poor. It's a weird world that we live in, but as expected. Cody the Prophet is here today and is on one. So good luck to all of you out there listening.
Boy, your Jags got to play 59 minutes and 59 seconds more football than my Vikings.
It's still more.
Yeah, 59 minutes and 59 seconds worth of playing. Yeah. Well,
after yesterday, I was like, I kind of wish I was like Cody. I didn't have my heart broken an extra day. Your season lost like 6 weeks ago, so I was kind of envious of that.
I'm worried about draft picks.
Yeah, and we don't have a first round draft pick, which just hurts even more.
We got a first round. We got 18 of them things.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Incredible.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, big weekend. Little college football playoff, little Texas cries poor, little cheating allegations that we had talked about on the pop-up show.
Are they incredible. Are they more? Are you seeing more of it now?
Yeah, there's some kind of lotion or something he put on his hands. Maybe his hands were a little dry because it's winter time. They're all claiming that's some secret super sauce to make him throw just dots all over the place.
Oh, now he's a dot thrower. Okay. Yeah, I saw the lotion thing. I didn't. That was kind of a bit much. I didn't really take. I wasn't saying that was the direction that Indiana was headed. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Cody claimed that Indiana was cheating. And I had to inform him. No, dude, the comment section was unreal. I was like, I feel like sometimes people don't listen to the conversations. They don't hear the words that leave our mouths. They just choose to hear the words, which is, look, I mean, I get it. But there's a lot of allegations, not allegations, but just conspiracy theories or thoughts that Indiana, because of how dominant they've looked, could they be cheating? And and we talked about it. I was like, man, it is kind of crazy. It's something you've never seen before. You've got the 70th ranked talent composite team in the country looking like the number one talent team in the country. And everyone's like, well, they've been playing together for so long. You mean to tell me out of all those years that Nick Saban in Alabama just stockpiled talent after talent, 5-star after 5-star? He was literally, if you know about cheating the system, controlled the system. Controlled the system because they were able to stockpile. Yeah, I know. That's my point.
That's why he left. That's why he left.
But I'm saying when he was there, we never saw something like this. That's all I'm getting at. Even with the most talented teams in the country.
That's because the talent's spread out throughout the league. He can't
which makes it even more
running back.
Which makes it even
stockpile a running back. No,
that's my
bro.
Point. You're supporting me. So that's my point, is that the league is more despair than ever before. But you know what? It's fine. I'm not going to get into a pissing contest about it because I wasn't really defending one way or the other. I like Indiana. I'm excited to see what they do. It was just a fun conversation to have, and everyone felt like we were.
U.S. government told us we land on the moon once too, but believe what you want.
Listen, I don't think that it's wrong to just at least raise the question and have a dialogue
Because the
about it.
nerds got it wrong because their little computer algorithm. That's the problem with football. Like this analytic bullshit. Like, you know what analytics stands for? Bad football plays. You called the wrong shit at the wrong time. That's what analytics stands for.
I think if you looked at the analytics, so the analytics are wrong more than not. Or
Yeah.
right more than, or excuse me, right
Yeah,
more
Billy.
than not.
No, Billy Napier was an analytic coach. How'd that
I think
how'd that
Billy
run
was,
for us?
well, I think Billy was probably the one anomaly that destroyed the analytics for us. Where usually the analytics would be supportive. I think. Look, you can find a way to hurt it.
I think Mike McDaniel's a big analytic guy too down there.
I think it's very irony of you calling anybody a nerd, as you literally were just foaming at the mouth about silver just 5 minutes ago. Okay,
Hey,
so I think
investment.
like that's just a bold
This isn't
statement.
financial
There.
advice though.
A bold statement there. Okay. But yeah, I don't know if they were mad they got it wrong. I think they brought up I think our nerds, what they normally do, they just brought things to a light and asked a simple
The computer
conversation.
got it wrong. The computer that they spent thousands of dollars putting this algorithm in, and ChatGPT let them astray.
We've lost the point of the conversation. You're just yelling at this point.
It's just like
I told you boys. This is what I'm dealing with.
It's just like what have we gotten out of AI?
I don't know what
Just cool pictures. Just cool pictures. That's it. That's the only thing we've gotten out of AI. Like you could stick in an AI ran coaching staff, and they could try to see if it works. Oh well, on paper and the analytics says that this player is going to work really well here. That's not how it works. They're human beings. My precious.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. I have no clue what you're even talking about. As for the tight end that the Florida Gators, who entered into the portal, was Tony Livingston, which I was not anticipating at all. I thought he was signed and good to go, but clearly that's not the case. And I see some people like it's a tight end, no big deal. That's typically how we view tight ends, so I understand that. But and I really think that Georgia pickup was probably a lot bigger of a component or a reason for that. If I had to guess, just because I think he is a really good pickup from Georgia Tech. So now we're back down to 3 tight ends, if I'm not mistaken, or 4, I guess, if you got Hezzy Kent that's coming in. Again, we're not quite sure if he's going to play tackle or tight end. So Amir Jackson, I love that we had Tony Livingston. I was very excited for what he brought to the table and his experience. But I really wonder if was he going to be your just for sure shoe-in starter with the guys that you're bringing in? I really think that Georgia Tech kid was probably going to take a spot, for being honest. Very similar to the Philo situation, somebody that's been in the system now for 2 years or a year and a half or whatever it is. And he is what Amir Jackson. They both came out. They both were drafted or recruited together. So yeah, this will be his 3rd year. So what are you anticipating Amir Jackson to do? Take that step up and be the guy, which we've seen flashes. And when he hit the portal, we were kind of we kind of wish we had his upside. This is the same exact thing for this Georgia Tech kid. This kid ranked 9th in the tight ends. Amir ranked 8th. He was 160th top player in the country. So you've got 2 top 200 tight ends in your class. On top of it, we do get that Georgia kid that was the number 2 tight end like 2 years ago that took a medical leave. I don't know what's up with that situation. And then, of course, you got your veteran experience, the kid from JMU, Licata Dupree. So it's still a very healthy room. But at one point, I feel like they wanted 9 dudes back there. So I don't know if they continue to go elsewhere or if this is just how it's going to end.
Yeah, I would assume that they have to go get one just for it to be a camp out. Yeah, we got Hezzy Kent too coming in. I don't know if you roll with him right away with some serious reps. He's got to get his weight under control if he does want to be a true tight end. There's a couple other tight ends we can go look at. Western Kentucky University, they have one. He's not ranked too far down on the transfer portal. He's a redshirt sophomore. He's 6'5", 225 pounds. Let's see what else that's hanging out there. Oregon's tight end just went into the portal. He's 6'6". He's a true freshman, 215 pounds. I would assume you're going to go pick up one more guy for that tight end room.
Yeah, I forgot about Oregon because they just entered into the chat, right?
Yeah.
From a transfer portal perspective. And I did see a handful of guys going into And this is what's gonna be frustrating for fans that they're watching, because the excuse me. Wow, this is unbelievable. I'll talk about this in just a minute. But the these guys are gonna get extra time, I believe. So the portal's supposed to close in what, 3 days, technically, right?
Yeah.
Well, we all know that there's 2 teams that still have to play in a week, and so it's gonna be I hate that they put a date on it because it's never really true. And then people are like, "How is this happening?" And it's like there's loopholes for everybody. I don't know what to tell you. The Billy just landed an offensive lineman from Army. So he knows a 6'7" guy, 310. But yeah, I saw Oregon was losing a handful of guys, an offensive lineman with 3 years of eligibility left, and I was like, man, they're kind of starting to lose some guy. They had a true freshman edge, Toby.
Yeah, I saw Derek the Duck was commenting about a message board where they say that this is the reason why they can't make a playoff. It's already hard enough to recruit there, but they're losing talent to the portal. Well, everybody loses talent to the portal. That's a part of it.
That's what he was saying?
That's what the message board was saying.
He
just commented on it.
They've lost 2 edge guys, Ashton Porter. They lost the defensive lineman. Yeah, they're losing some dudes.
Lost
that's
the
for
cornerback.
Sure. It's going to feel tough for Oregon because they're going to have a mass exodus, not unsimilar to everybody else because of just, the lay of the land. Now, I'm pretty sure what's even crazier is that not a lot of people are talking about it is Notre Dame, I don't believe has landed maybe 1 or 2 people from the portal. It is chaos for them right now.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Well, I saw their coach got an assault charge put on him too.
Yeah, apparently that wasn't that big of a deal. I looked into it. Like his kid was being yelled at, and he just kind of stepped in. It got completely overlooked. So, yeah. So Oregon has 23 guys that are in the transfer portal right now, and only 4 that are in there. They've gotten back.
I would say there's more to come. For sure.
To leave?
Yeah. You got to think Will Stein's going to get his guys from there.
And that was the thing I wanted to talk about today because my, oh my. Yeah, Notre Dame has 15 transfers out and 0 in. 0 in.
They have a big recruiting class, though.
They did, didn't they? Weren't they up there with the USC type?
30? I think they had 30.
I mean, so is USC, and USC's got some people. So, we'll see. Yeah, Tony Lewis said, I mean, again, kind of a bummer just from a depth perspective. We'll keep an eye on it, but right now it seems to have cooled down just a bit. It'll be interesting to see what Florida does here, kind of remaining in this portal. I don't know if they have too much more targets on there. I think we keep thinking of D-line and offensive tackle, but I don't know. I haven't heard any more visits. Jordan Norman was the other kind of big one we were looking at or keep an eye on, the edge rusher from Tulane, but it seems that's been all kind of things have quieted down from a Florida perspective. So it looks like Tennessee's making some room.
Yeah,
that'll be interesting.
23 and 24. They had 24 in 2025, and they got 28 signed in 2026. Jesus.
Yeah, it was probably them and USC with the 2 biggest classes, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't know if that's still enough to make up for losing 15 dudes, but maybe it is. But I mean, I'm sure Marcus Freeman was fine with how things are going.
They got 1 transfer. Oh, from Colorado, they got DJ McKinney.
Oh, that's right,
cornerback.
That's right. That's a good pickup. That's actually a really, really good pickup. So, let's talk about this because Texas, after crying poor for like the first 2 weeks of the portal, all of a sudden decided, you know what?
They found their money.
Yeah, we realized where we forgot we had more under this mattress over here, and now all of a sudden they're rich again. And they're landing everybody. They got Cam Coleman and Shannon Terry is like actively tweeting. Obviously, the guy that runs On 3 about this particular situation. Let me read his tweets here, which I found intriguing. I haven't heard the details yet, but I would think Texas paid $3 to $3.5 million for Coleman, maybe more. I doubt Alabama was ever in the ballpark. Not to mention, they flipped Hollywood Smothers from Alabama.
Yep.
And then he goes, another NIL-driven move. Texas is loading up and has the resources to do it. Alabama has resources, but not at this level. FU money is driving the game, just the facts. An uncanny response to what the vibes were a week ago, where our boy from old Chipperoo tweeted and had his whole Twitter deactivated. What was his exact words? From Texas perspective, it's hard to tell which programs are adhering to $20.5 million in student-athlete revenue sharing established by the House versus NCAA Senate, which ones aren't. And now you just signed two dudes worth probably $10 million, maybe $8 million.
Yeah.
And you still have Arch Manning on your staff that we know costs $5 to $6 million. So between three dudes, you're pushing $15 million, and you're worried about who's adhering within the $20.5 million rankings. What are we doing? Not to mention you have Colin Simmons, another smooth $2 million to that guy too.
I could imagine this is how that went. I would guess. Grandpa, can I have some money? Because my football team is getting raided in the portal and I don't like it.
Oh, Arch.
Sure, grandson. Sure, you can have some money. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give it to UT, and we're going to be good at football again. We're going to win us a national championship before you die. You know, because it's all old oil money.
Yeah, for sure.
So
sure.
The young whippersnapper had to go and ask Papaw for some money. I need some spending money, Papaw.
We do play Texas. We do play Texas in Texas this year, I believe, which I'm excited about. Yeah, I don't like. This is the one thing when I look at this Cam Coleman situation, him getting, $3 to $4 million for wide receiver. I think we can all sit around the table and go, "Yeah, we're good. No, you can have him. He's all yours. He's all yours." Because if you're spending this kind of money on a wide receiver, where we know Texas had issues. I mean, they fired their defensive coordinator. Their offensive line was questionable. You lost your entire running back room. So they obviously weren't. My point is, it's not like they were just like a sound football team and just needed 2 to 3 pieces, right? To where it's like, okay, everything else is good to go. Let's just go spend our leftover money. No, they're having to attack some pieces, some parts.
Good.
And where they're going to just spend a premium. And I understand Texas Tech is doing it too, but again, we knew that was their identity. Texas was crying poor just a week ago, but teach his own.
Did you see the interview with the SMU booster about Texas Tech?
No.
Oh, I got to pull it up for you.
Okay.
I'm going to find it.
The rumors of the $40 million on NIL is true. Now we're playing catch up again. Yeah, so they're being claimed that their Texas is going to be spending around $40 million. Look, I don't. When we were talking about Florida spending $30 million, I didn't think that we would still be in the top 5. I thought that we would be in the top 10. I was fully anticipating guys like Texas and Texas Tech probably spending north of 40. Ohio State will do it too. You got to just be in the game. I asked what's another $10 million. I mean, for being honest, I mean, it's not our money, so it's it's just another 10 mil. Just throw it into the bag.
Silver goes up high enough, it will be my money. Move over, Hal. I'm coming for you. Shit. I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, brother.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can go ahead.
Okay.
Is being dictated by the NIL.
Oh, I did see this. That's me, guy.
Dude, out of fucking control. It really is. My good friend Cody Campbell, who is the most outspoken on the transfer or on the NIL. He just paid some kid to come from Cincinnati to be his new quarterback, paid him over $5 million.
Crazy.
And Cody, you're thinking this right now. You're not going to say it out loud, but I know you're thinking this right now. I learned early on in the oil business game, somebody told me some really great advice. Don't ever get into a poker table that you can't afford to stay at the table. Cody Campbell's a billionaire. I mean, he is. But he's going up against Phil Knight, who's $45 billion guy. And suddenly you see how Oregon, how they just put it on Texas Tech. So there's 2 billionaire sugar daddies that are buying Nike University's team, Oregon, against Texas Tech billionaire team, and Oregon just stomped them. Transfer.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I saw that. It was a fun little video, but to that point, like that Indiana team, that that billionaire beat that billionaire, but then the Oregon's billionaire lost to Indiana's billionaire, and Mark Cuban, who is the way that he was viewing it, he's way poorer than Nike's billionaire. I mean, at the comparison from Mark to Phil, I mean, Mark's kind of shop and save a lot. You know what I mean?
That game hadn't been played out yet, but it's just interesting. Like, how long are you gonna keep putting the chips in at the table? Because there's no ROI on this thing. He's not. If the University of Texas Tech wins
who's going to keep putting money on the table?
The Texas Tech billionaire. Like,
So
how long does that happen?
So these guys, I mean, if you look at the interest that he's probably making off of $1 billion, it covers the $30 million he's throwing or the $25 million he's throwing. So every year, like, this is just like extra money to him. Like, it's not. It's no different than you buying silver.
No, silver has a rate of return.
Well,
this doesn't have a rate of return. This is going.
It has going
to Vegas knowing you're going to lose.
And if he gets a championship, look, even getting the Big 12 championship, I'm sure was huge for them. So, like, you got to understand what his perspective of a return is. But I that's the other part that people don't realize. Like, oh, it's got to get, it's gonna slow down eventually. This is a small game. This is a small game in the grand scheme of things. Like, it sounds gross that they have $20 million, but that's like us putting probably $150 to $200, a month or whatever. Not even a month, because probably.
What do you think that Texas Tech?
It's like us gambling.
Roster,
it's no different than us making bets.
What do you think that Texas Tech roster cost them, personally?
Probably 25, because they have the rev share. 25
mil.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hope you're still working, bud.
I mean, he's in the oil. It's not going anywhere.
Because it just gets expensive fast, and it's not going to stop.
So if he does, if he gets a 4% return on a billion, right?
Yeah.
Is that 40 million? Yeah, it's $40 million, I think. Yeah. So if he puts $1 billion in a high yield savings account, he's getting 40 billion or 40 million every month. I think he's okay. So his $1 billion
every year. It's every year.
No, high yield is a month, isn't it? Either way,
it's
whatever.
a year.
Whatever it is. So he's getting 40 million a year from that's free money from his billion. So he's like, hey, this $1 billion is going to, and he's worth probably $5 to $6 billion. So the $1 billion's high yield, which is just his money making money, is going to that. So it's
I understand that, and it's
not that spending any money.
It's not that I feel bad for him. It's just like, how many times are you going to go back to the well?
Till he wins.
Okay, well, hell with it.
There is no well. As I just told you, the well is reoccurring.
Well,
it's not even his own. It's not even his money at this point, which is crazy. Yeah, the oil's working for him too. Yeah, I don't think the oil was stopped by any stretch at all. Why wouldn't he have $1 billion generating 4% interest?
I mean, just because he's a billionaire doesn't mean you have $1 billion, though.
True.
That's
we're doing quick math, right? Like, but my point of it is, though, I'm sure he has a pretty penny put away that's generating interest.
No,
and I'm sure there's plenty. Somebody, here it is. Quick question. I remember you guys saying we paid Philo $1 to $3 million when on 3 as Austin Simmons evaluation at $800K. Also, I don't know if I heard you guys, but there aren't multiple year NIL contracts. So we didn't necessarily report that he was making that. That was coming from the Georgia Tech side that he was getting paid $3 million by us. We, from other, like, how it kind of came across from our boosters was like, we didn't pay him $3 million. It was probably $1 million for a year. But so there are multi-year contracts, but they're not bound to that, is what it appears to be. But guys are definitely, because the kid from Felix Ocho signed a 3-year deal to be like they're signing these multi-year contracts. But I don't think that they're locked in. Now, they may be locked in.
They might be.
They might be now because that was new to this year.
Yeah.
That we started hearing the multi-year deals go through. So that might change. We might not see the portal as, and again, it'll be something to keep an eye on, but we'll see.
Accountants, we are not. No, we are not accountants.
No. Gosh, no. Let's see what this says. Guys, do the math. The average rate of return in a mutual funds is 14 to 17%. So even more. Okay, so 1 billion times 15% is 150 million a year. That's just one booster. Yeah, that's even more than what I was saying.
If he's got all liquid, though, that's if he's if he has $1 billion in liquid in cash.
Either way, Cody. Let's just. I'm sure he has $500 million. So just take half of that. So now you have $75 million a year.
So basically, we need Elon Musk to become.
Which still goes to my
Jeff
point.
Bezos and Elon Musk to become Florida Gator fans.
Yeah, which sticks to my point that that's where we're at. So, not according to On3's Nick. I don't know who On3 Nick is.
No, Ryan. I said I'm not a financial advisor. When I gave you the silver stat, it's up to $84.53. $84.53.
That's the explosion I get with $1.50. I don't know who On3 Nick is, but I also don't know. Again, I don't know what he's not according to. So I love it. Yeah, Elon would be crazy work. Yeah, $725 billion. I think we could do a lot with. For sure. So yeah, there needs to be a cap. That's what's going to have to happen. These guys aren't going to stop spending money. That I can assure you.
Yeah.
It just won't. Let's take a look at this here. So LSU gets their quarterback, huh? Laying on the move?
From Elon.
Yeah, I wish.
Boy.
Yeah, apparently the Nevada guy saw someone say that he doesn't care about football, so I don't know if we're going to get any cheddar for him. I don't have $1 billion, but I got $5 for the best college football podcast on the planet. LFG, let's go, boys. I appreciate it. So we've got Landon Clark, quarterback from Elon. Speaking of Elon, commits to LSU. I'm assuming this is more of like a depth piece to them, given they lost all of their quarterbacks in their room too. But it is interesting to see. The portal rankings are very weird right now. Again, I don't know. They're different everywhere where you look, in my opinion, on who's in first. Again, Oklahoma State seems to be up there. Texas Tech's leading the way with 15 commits from the portal. Louisville has 23 over 21. They've done a phenomenal job. You know who's quietly getting it done? Who do you think I'm going to say is quietly getting it done? Although they're not ranked very high either, which is
quietly getting it done.
Maybe it's not quietly, but just doing I would say, a pretty bang up job.
She's not quiet. I know the Muffin Man's mom. She's not quiet at all.
Okay.
She's getting it done though.
Okay. All right.
She's getting it done.
Can we get back to it or?
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you think is who do you think I'm going to say is doing a good job with the portal right now?
Florida.
No, outside of us.
Oh. Who's quietly getting it done?
Chat, who do you guys think? That I think is doing an impressive job that you would expect to do a good job right now.
Oh, Texas Tech's getting every.
That doesn't count. Yeah, the chat knows. The chat knows. Kentucky, Will Stein. Ole Miss isn't doing bad.
Yeah,
Ole Miss is going to be very thin, right? I think that they're going to be very just top heavy, but they're still doing a good job. They landed Deuce Knight, which we were going to talk about. Ole Miss, but we expect Ole Miss to do good things in the portal. That's their identity. So that would be my only caveat to push back to you guys on my question.
I would say FSU, LSU, and probably.
Did you say FSU?
FSU, LSU, and there's one more that's not doing very good in the portal.
Oh.
They're not.
No,
they're not.
They're not. Yeah. So they landed a 6'5" tackle from UTAP, Mark Robinson. They landed a former 5-star running back, C.J. Baxter, Mark Manfred from Mizzou, 4-star cornerback. They land Elijah Barnes from Texas, 4-star linebacker. They landed Lance Hurd, the $4 million tackle from Tennessee. They landed the defensive line, Dominic Wiseman from South Alabama. South Alabama is becoming the new Bowling Green. They just got some dudes they're producing over there.
Auburn. Auburn's death in the portal.
Yeah. They obviously got Jordan Castell from us, Aaron Gates from us. Just a lot of good pieces there. And, of course, they got their quarterback, who they got. Oh, yeah, Kenny Minche. They are doing I would say, a bang-up job from particularly what Kentucky normally does not do. So yeah. We'll see how that shapes up for them. But yeah, LSU's in a weird place right now.
That's a difference in philosophy, and truthfully, the problem with Mark Stoops is he was kind of old school and didn't really want to do things the new way.
If you're Clemson and you see this, do you go, maybe it is time to move on from Dabo?
Clemson just got a big portal acquisition.
Did they?
Yeah, I saw it the other day and was shocked.
Wait, like one dude? I mean, they've gotten a little more active. I don't know if they're
Let me look.
Yeah, they've landed guys, and so did Kentucky. Like Kentucky would land like a dude or two, but in the sense of like complete overhaul. Now, the one odd thing I'm not saying that Stoops and Dabo are the same, because I know Dabo is obviously a championship-winning football coach. But my point of it is kind of these old guys that are unwilling to adapt to this new age of college football. It's like, man, these guys go out and get a new fresh. Now, it hasn't translated onto a football field, so it's extremely early, right? I understand that completely. Yeah, they've got 9 guys in the transfer portal thus far after losing 10. So Clemson does a good job of hanging on to people. They got Lennon Merritt, the edge rusher from Colorado. And they got defensive line Marcus Strong from Oklahoma. That's probably their biggest fish, I would say, is the Lennon Merritt cat. I'm reading something. Is Cody yelling at somebody? Is he muted?
Yeah, I'd tell Milo to let the dogs out. Yeah, I'm looking here.
But this LSU stuff is very interesting to me, because I think they're doing their best to try to land Sam Leavitt. I think there's a little bit of concern for what LSU is doing. Look, there's still plenty of time, and they can kind of catch some heat here. So I'm not going to get too high on the high horse just yet on how they're doing it. And for the SC rankings, A&M ranks first, Ole Miss ranks second. We have 20 transfers in now. Holy crap! I didn't realize we got that number up to 20. So good.
24 transferred out, right?
25
with Livingston. So yeah, we're right on the money.
Yeah, and think about some of those guys. I mean, like if we can look at our staff of who was out. I mean, there's probably 3 dudes that what are we even talking about? You know what I mean? So I don't know if Florida. That's what I'm saying. I think Florida might be getting close to wrapping this thing up. We talked about it the other day, but LSU has 31 out and 21 in. Is what they're working with right now.
Who took Q Lee's YouTube page over?
It's wild, right?
Is he okay? Wild. Is he feeling all right? Bubba, you got to call in. You got to call in next time. We need. I need to see old Q. I need to see. We haven't seen the sweater in a minute, man. We haven't seen Q Lee in about a minute. We ain't seen Army Sniper. He just hops and drops $100 donos like it's nothing.
I know. It's incredible. It's incredible. $2 with Dubster here. Good morning, fellas. How long we been on? About 30 minutes, my man. You didn't miss too much. We need to get Kenneth Griffith on the board. Net worth $51.2 billion. Bro, them billionaires just be flying around like nobody's business now. It's crazy.
I feel like there's more billionaires now than there's ever been.
Yeah. That's not really a take, Code.
Must be printing too much money, I guess.
Yeah. Hell, wow. Got a sorcerer over there, Cody. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
What are we? That's like there's more cars than ever in the world. Thanks, Cody. Yeah. Wait, hell of an observation, buddy. Hell of an observation.
Yeah.
But let me see here.
Nobody said all my takes were good.
Yeah, that's true too. Do you see this? That Ty Simpson says he's declared for the draft, but other college programs are trying to get him into the transfer portal. One offered a deal that could be totaling $6.5 million. Yeah, I thought it was intriguing when Ty Simpson was going to go to the draft. I was like, this guy could get paid.
Yeah,
no question.
He'll make more in college for the 1 year than he would make his
4 years in the NFL.
Not 4 maybe, but at least a couple.
If you're a first rounder, what are you getting? What, 35?
Oh no, you're getting $6 million, I think. Let's see. Let's see
No,
what
it's 35 over 4 years for a first rounder. Is he going to be a first rounder? Possibly. I like him.
He probably will. The quarterback class isn't very good.
Could he be a first
the
rounder?
The number one pick in 2025. See, it moves.
Yeah, I know it moves every year.
Yeah, the number one pick in 2025 projected for over $13 million in his first year alone.
Wow. But what is it over 4 years though?
I'm looking it up. It depends when he's drafted. 55, 52, 51, 50, 49 million.
Wow, I'm a little behind the eight ball then, so it's moved up dramatically since I last looked.
Now, hey, listen though. If he drops to
that would be fun.
If he drops to the third round, you're looking $5, $6, $7 million.
Oh, he'll get drafted by then. But I think he could come back, make 6.5, and probably go first round the following year. That's my guarantee first round.
Yeah, the quarterback class is just as weak next year too.
Yeah, there isn't much there to write home about at the moment. Because think about Garrett Nussmeier, crickets. What was going to be your first round draft pick is just falling off the board.
Does he have any eligibility left?
I don't think so.
Could he I mean, I don't know when he got pulled.
DeBoer's waiting for Oregon to open up so he can get out. Yeah, that one's going to be an interesting one to watch next year. And now Dylan Raiola's name's being tied to Oregon after once being. Let's pull up this because I want to talk about this a little bit with Ole Miss getting Deuce Knight. How do we feel about that? And then we're going to talk about these guys talking about Florida here. They got their own podcast, and then we're going to talk about the college football playoffs here in just a moment. So don't go anywhere. We're just getting warmed up here on this beautiful morning show on Monday morning, kicking the week off, right? I should say. So we can keep the juices flowing and having ourselves a good old time. What we like to do, baby. Appreciate y'all coming in, smashing the like button. You got almost 800 people in here. Happy morning. Good to see you. Welcome. Smash the like button. Subscribe. Do all the good stuff that we love to do. Deuce Knight committed to Ole Miss after the graphic showing Dylan Raiola committed to Ole Miss. Very weird. Obviously, we know that DJ Lagway was visiting Ole Miss as well. He's verbally committed to Baylor. Is kind of what it's coming down to. He hasn't signed yet, so he's still doing his visits. But Dylan Raiola is still, even with this Ole Miss news, is operating very quietly. I would love Dylan to Oregon. I think that would be a good fit. But if I'm Dante Moore, I'm not going pro. There's just no way. And now, if that does happen, you got Dylan Raiola's got to start getting a little shaky in the boots. No.
No, there's a program out there for him that needs a starting quarterback because every time one of these guys enter the portal, they got to fill a spot. So,
where do you like him right now? Does Tennessee have a guy?
No. Tennessee doesn't have a guy.
Should have just stayed at Texas, brother.
Yeah. Tennessee would work. That's a perfect system for him too. Deuce Knight told Miss is kind of interesting, I think.
This doesn't seem to be their typical style. I wonder if they go get another quarterback.
Well, I don't know. It depends. I don't even know who their offensive coordinator is.
Yeah, that's true
Have they
too.
Announced it?
Yeah, I don't know. No, when I say style, I mean a veteran guy with experience. That's been their quarterback the last 3 years. Now, of course, they recruited Austin Simmons and were anticipating on growing him and developing him and him being the guy, and then they bring in an experienced quarterback that had a lot of playing time that ultimately took his spot. Deuce hasn't played, so this is a different technique because in my eyes, this is just a recruitment. Deuce is a recruit to them. This isn't a portal haul. I know it is, but you understand what I'm saying. That it's not your typical grab. So it's a young quarterback with a ton of upside, but a lot of unknown in Deuce Knight, which has not been the Ole Miss way. Now I understand obviously Lane's gone, so they're going to change a little bit anyways. But Ole Miss still swinging at DJ. Now again, that would make a little more sense, right? DJ could be the Trinidad Shambliss to this piece, and Deuce Knight is their Austin Simmons. Both these cats are asking for $3.5. There's no way they pay both these guys $3.5 million. And one of them is guaranteed to sit on the bench. There's just no way.
Yeah, they got the Eastern Carolina OC, so I don't know much about him.
Oh wow,
he was
how
at
did we
Old.
miss that?
I don't know. He was at Old Miss in 2021, 2022, and 2023. So he's just coming back. So obviously they know him schematically on the offense. He was a tight ends coach.
So not really missing a beat there.
No,
Not really missing a beat.
No, it'll probably be pretty close to the same system. So if you look, I mean, Deuce Knight is kind of that Austin Simmons, Trinidad Chambliss type, can move around with his feet when he needs to and can sling it. So it's a fit. Oh yeah, I forgot that Levitt was at Tennessee.
Yeah, but he's also visiting Miami.
Oh.
And LSU still, I mean, they're all their eggs are in on that basket. You still have the kid from USC, the Longstreet kid, who's saying Longstreet's 5-star. I know, but he's floating around, so it'll be interesting to see where he goes.
Probably LSU.
Jimmy House says, are these kids even attending class anymore? I haven't heard of anyone academically. I think that was just a Florida thing. We were the only school that was having hiccups with. Remember the
bowl game?
The Coastal Carolina kid.
Yeah,
he was
academically ineligible.
Yeah, he was the only. We're the only school that had that issue.
Yeah.
Oh, LSU's looking at Hassan, but again, look, this move right here. This could be your Trinidad.
No,
to last year.
You're not.
No, I'm not. Listen, you know what I'm saying. Don't do that. Don't be the comment section. I'm not saying he's going to be Trinidad Chambliss. I'm saying he's going to be your experienced quarterback. If you're looking at it, and Hassan's going to be what Austin Simmons was supposed to be. So you've got a developer guy and you've got a guy that's experienced. I'm not saying Landon's going to come out there and be what Trinidad was. I'm just like, come on, don't be the chat. You can't complain about the chat when they do that, and then you become the chat.
Are you done yelling at me?
No, because you're going to start yelling at me.
No, I'm not. I haven't yelled all morning.
Landon, you're going to.
For you to go back to the well on an unestablished quarterback at a low level again, it feels like you're playing with fire.
Yeah.
Like you're only going to hit that like once every now and then. And that's all LSU was saying. He brought old boy from, Division II. Well, old boy also won a national championship and at the Division II level too. So it wasn't like he was some scrub that nobody heard about.
This Landon Clark kid, never mind. He's not Trinidad Chambliss. He's a sophomore, brother. He's a redshirt freshman. Yeah, so he didn't play 2024. He played 2025. Had a 56% completion rate at Elon Phoenix. Threw for 2,300 yards.
What would Gator fans do?
Oh,
what would Gator fans do?
Maybe he's not Trinidad. Maybe you should have yelled at me. Holy shit!
You wouldn't let me even get it out.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't. So
what would Gator fans do if they were walking that in?
6 foot 186. 6 foot 186.
Built like a beanpole.
That's as big as Cody.
Yeah. Golly, that Florida fans would be crashing out.
Oh, no question. Yeah.
Why didn't you just go get Austin Simmons?
I don't think that. I would imagine Austin probably wasn't a fan after being benched.
Oh.
He wouldn't even let Austin get back on the football field.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, Cody doesn't do beer reviews anymore. He doesn't care about the success of this channel.
I'm on a diet. I got my 40 time down.
Well, what does that have to do with a beer review? Just count that into your calories for the day. That's food.
I'm trying to stay away from all
that's
carbs.
hydration.
I'm on the carnivore. I'm on
Oh my gosh,
I'm
we're
the
doing
carnivore.
this again. This isn't gonna last. We do this. I tried telling this kid. It's like it's not the way to go.
I'm trying to rub like a 5'2", 5'2", Okay.
You think you get sub 5?
Oh, if I work on it.
Let's take a look at this little clip.
Sub 5 is cooking.
Let's take a look from this clip real quick. This is from Play the Fight Song Pod. I don't know who they are. I don't think they're Gator fans. They don't appear to be. But
I don't know. One of them's wearing it looks like
that's a Navy
hat. The other one I can't tell what it is. Hit the full screen.
Look, it says cover on 136 teams. They live shows every Wednesday at 7:30. Easy on the day if you guys go easy. But look, this clip's flying around. I like what they had to say.
This may not be the best class out there, but this is my favorite class to this point. Cam Dooley, safety out of Kentucky, going to be very good in the back end. We talked about Evan Pryor. That's your 2. Yeah, pretty scary. Aaron Philo, I think if that's where we're going to go with quarterback, that tells you everything you want to know about John Summerall and what he'll want to do offensively, right? We want to be in the trenches. We want to run the football really well. And then AKC, man, they went and got Emmanuel Oyabadijo, I think is how you say his last name. This is an elite.
Good try.
Edge rusher again. Like, I love Florida.
So, I mean, look, small little clip. You take with what you will, but it was kind of cool. Like you rarely see guys talking about Florida like that, especially from a portal perspective. So Lou was trying to troll me this weekend because I said on our last video it was an historic transfer haul for Florida, and it has been. And you can laugh like, oh, it's been historic. Yeah, it has been. That's pathetic. I understand what it is. Like if you're gonna troll me, at least do it right, Lou. But yeah, for Florida, I mean, dude, we're finishing. Like, think about this. Florida is what? 10th right now in the transfer portal ranking. Again, take it with what you will, a grain of salt, but that we've never even sniffed that. We're 3rd in the SEC behind Ole Miss, who is actively, that is what they do. But if you could, I mean, that's kind of the goal. If you can have a top recruiting class, a top portal class, and then great retention with great talent, you are expected to be in a good place. How this has been handled, and I keep saying this, but how this offseason has been handled, outside of the head coach having the accolades that Lane would have had if he would have came to Florida, this is what we thought Lane was going to do when he got here, was retain all the superstars, right? I think quarterback play was we probably had a different eye on, but that's besides the point. Retain all the superstars, be hella sexy in the portal, and definitely would have been able to retain our class, right? Like, and we thought anybody else, you're expecting a complete overhaul. You're expecting that thing to get turned upside down. And it's been exactly what we thought it would be with Lane, if not better, honestly. Because we've seen what we got to see what Lane's doing. We're seeing what could have been.
Well, plus without all the drama that he brought.
Yeah.
Drama free.
Absolutely. Cody 40 is a 5 hours and 2. What is it? 5 I can't read that. Oh, 5 days and 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Cooley wants to tackle. If we don't get a tackle, I don't even think we have any tackles visiting.
I don't think there's any real tackles available is the problem.
Lance Hurd's going to Kentucky. That was your big fish. That was the big one that was out there.
Yeah. There's some guards, but we don't need guards.
Yeah, we're pretty set on guards. We're pretty set on guards. Let's take a look real quick at the tackle position, the tackle room. You got it pulled up?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now.
So the biggest one is Jatavius Shivers. He just entered, but that isn't. I don't think he's not a top guy. Hold on.
He's a 3-star.
So Jacarius Peak, he is signed with South Carolina from NC State. Lance Hurd from Tennessee to Kentucky. Wilkin Fombley, which a 4-star tackle, went from Bama to A&M. Xavier Chaplin from Auburn to FSU. All the 4-star guys there. Bryant Williams from Raging Cajun. There's one 4-star left, and it's Broderick Scholl from Auburn. And he's been in the portal for 6 days.
They're all young.
Oh, he's a freshman, yeah. So you're not quite sure what you're going to get out of that. Well, these guys, the top guys are redshirt junior, redshirt sophomore, redshirt junior. All those guys were studs. But then after that, you can go get this. You can go get this kid from Kentucky, Darren Stray. He's from Papaw. 6'6", 295. Ooh, a little small in the base there, but you got a Georgia kid here, 6 foot freshman, 6'6" tackle, Bo Hewley.
Golly,
sophomore.
This tackle class is terrible.
And honestly, it looks like it's pretty locked in.
There's one senior, Keyshawn Blackstone from Arkansas. He's ranked below the guy that we went and got from Stanford.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, there's that. Go get that guy, I guess.
I don't think we're getting one, boys.
Nope. I don't think so either.
So
just trust Uncle Phil. They'll be fine. Figure it out. It can't be worse than that year that we had what's his name playing tackle. I had to bump the guard the next year.
Oh, Damian
George. Yeah, he was a
turntable over there.
Yeah, it was turntable. Yeah, Billy. You know what's shocking is Billy Napier admitted that we had two guards playing tackle. How does that even happen at the University of Florida?
Tough.
Like, what are we doing?
Some other good news for the Florida Gators is 17 of the 18 commits are enrolled. Malik Morris is the only one that will enroll in the summer. So, and I think we're bringing in four-star tackle Tyler Chunkum. So, again, the tackle room is got some depth. We just don't know of the quality in there.
It's young.
Grosse, KJ Ford, Kendall Grover, CJ Branahu, Chancellor Campbell, another tackle. He's big in size. He's 6'8", 310. Like, I'm excited now we're getting these big body guys, but also with like hella development. Like, that's going to be the big difference in my opinion. 4-star wide receiver Justice Williams, cornerback CJ Hester, edge Jarayla McCoy, Caden Hall, Desmond Green, inside offensive lineman, Dylan Purder, Marquez Daniel. He's Kent. Jarvis Lucas, how big is he? He's another tackle. So 3 tackles we signed in this class. 6'6", 270. So he's tiny. He's not going to be ready to rock and roll anytime soon. But how big is Tyler? Because Tyler Chunkum's a big one. He's a guy that can be ready to go. He's 6'6", 290.
290.
He was a. Go ahead.
He could be 310 by the time the season starts.
No question. And he was the top 250 player. On Rivals, they've got him. Yeah, on 3, he's a top 100 recruit.
Okay, you got to. Hey, you pay top 100 recruits, you expect them to play pretty quick.
Be
I don't like it in the trenches, but we saw Miami do it, and it was okay.
Those guys were top 50, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah, those guys, 100%. Tyler Chung was the guy that should be ready to go, if not seeing the field very quickly. So you have
Westfall on one side, and you got Chunkum on the other. You let Chunkum go wherever he played in high school, and you make Westfall go the other side, whatever side it is.
So the tackle room, and of course you're bringing in Egan Moyer from Penn State, the 6'8" guy that's been on our trial line for 3 years now. So on top of Caden Jones and Bryce Levitt are still there. Now I know we weren't fans of what they did last year, but they started finding a rhythm towards the end of the year. So look, the tackle room is. Does it have again? If we would have got Lance Hurd, we would have been like, yeah, sure, woo. We would have been excited because of the stars that back him up. But he's on his third school in 3 years. That doesn't make any sense either. I wonder if there's a culture fit, because if the guy's demanding $3 million, how do you go from LSU to Tennessee to Kentucky? If you are Himothy, the number 1 tackle in the class is going to Kentucky. And I know Kentucky. We just said Kentucky's doing a bang up job, but if you are the number 1 tackle. Every school in the country right now could use the number 1 tackle in the country. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Like I don't think Texas has got just a sure spot at tackle. Tennessee clearly is going to have to go get a tackle, right? They're losing the best guy.
Yep.
Goes to Kentucky. Like I think that should tell us a lot personally.
Yeah, but most of the time they don't care about that. Like being a locker room guy doesn't matter. You're hiring a hitman. You're hiring like a paid.
I'm just asking why it's weird.
Yeah.
Why the movement? If you're as good as you're demanding, why are we shifting places? Why are we moving home so much? That's all.
Yeah, I get that, and it doesn't look good to the NFL either.
I think that's dead. I think because it's too common now. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't think anything of it anymore because everybody's doing it. You know, I understand where you're coming from, but if you have success everywhere you go, it speaks more volumes. I think.
Well, yeah, if you have success, but you're every time you're getting a new system, you're begging for a rocky patch.
Heather Dench here. The Big Ten is put out. The Big Ten is willing to consider a 16-team college football playoff field in 2026 if the SEC will commit to a 24, team field in 2 or 3 years later. Multiple sources told ESPN SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey has no interest in committing to that right now, sources said. And if Sankey and the Big Ten Commissioner Tony Pettit Can't reach a compromise by January 23rd. The field will remain at 12. More details. Wild.
Nobody calling the SEC asking them, huh?
24, bro?
What are we doing?
24?
What are we doing, dude?
So, I mean, it's a complete change from what we used to be. But here's how I'm viewing it. The only reason I like it is because, and obviously the SEC got throttled this year in bowl games. Bowl games have. Wait.
He did again.
Baby!
He did again.
No, it's even cooler. It's even cooler. Hold on.
It's cooler than us getting a commit live.
I think so. You're gonna bust.
Right as some.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't think you're ready. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. You ready?
Yeah.
Look what it says next. Look what it says.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see it?
No.
Next to his handle, what does that say?
He follows me?
Me.
Oh.
Not you, Cody. Sorry. Not the problem. Coach Summerall followed the boys, baby. Hey, 4 years. All the love we gave Nate and the boys never got a follow. We got followed by Coach John, boys. Let's go.
I love it.
Let's go. That's sick.
Now I got to check. What happens if I had him before you? How upset are you going to be?
He didn't follow you.
You don't know that. He didn't. He doesn't have a clue. I feel like that moment, like Uncle Lou. Uncle Lou doesn't know who I am either.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Let's go. That's awesome. That's too cool. All right, back to the playoffs. So, look, my point of it is that you got all these bowl games that are just waste. Like, you have so much wasteful time of football games now. And that's the only reason how I can see it working. That it's like, look, their games are going to a waste anyways. I mean, would we be mad about more playoff games, Coates?
Sorry, my phone was ringing up. Who's calling at this time of hour? God dang. 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
We don't want more playoffs. We got just enough the way it is.
The more playoffs would definitely put I would say a damper on the regular season. Like you like Florida. Think about it. Florida probably could have made it at 7-5 the year prior, or 8-4 the year prior, if that was the case. And you were really just muddying the playoffs. Q Lee says he answered every prayer I had.
Wow.
Appreciate the prayers, Q Lee.
Separating on the card.
So no 24. No to 24. Is 16 too much?
What? Yeah, 16's too much too. Leave it the way it is. We just got it. Golly, what are you gonna do?
I think it was
25 G5 teams. We're gonna have every G5 gets a bid in every single conference.
Yeah, because honestly, with 24, that first round just becomes what the bowl games are anyways, an absolute joke. So we'll see. Summerall follows Dave also. Yeah, he follows Dave, so Cody could be next. 16 too much. Leave it at 12. Yeah, I think 12 is good. You just don't give any freebies to any of these.
Isn't it crazy how no other people have no other commissioners have a say? It's like Big Ten is like Big Ten SEC just running the shit.
I mean, yeah, like they know what's up. Hunter Johnson just became a member. My man, welcome to the family. What if say Summerall just became a member? Oh shit! Get out of the Discord, coach. You don't want to go in there.
Yeah,
you don't want to go in there. I love it.
Oh,
I don't know. Good show, coach.
The Discord doesn't have anything to complain about right now. I think they're all high and mighty, just like we are.
Yeah.
Oh,
is this true?
8602. Silver's at 8602.
Yeah,
My goodness.
I think silver is like like Indiana right now. Something's up. It's gonna come crashing down.
No,
It's too fake. I
it's
don't
not
think
fake. It should.
nothing moves that
It
fast.
should be. It should be its rightful place about 1/16 of silver, which would put it at about $980 an ounce. If it goes to $980 an ounce, oh my gosh! Keep buying, keep buying.
$5.
It's not financial advice though.
Thank you guys. Keep it up. Go Gators. Absolutely, man. I don't see what you said, T-Dub. What comment, Bubba? Did you? I don't see anything from you, Bubba. Boys and girls, silver is cheating, 100%. Yeah. Guys, if the silver goes up, the dollar goes down. We don't want that. We want it to crash. No. Where is it? Oh.
Yeah, I just pulled it up twice. You say nope.
Oh, T-Dub. T-Dub got us. T-Dub's got us a follow. I love it.
Yeah.
Go work, man. Go work, boys. All right, well, y'all be good. Happy Monday. Be safe. Have some fun. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you later on the night for Champs Quarter. Oh, yeah, tonight, Champs Quarter. We'll see you. We'll be there. We'll be square. Next Monday, we'll probably do a watch party, right? For the championship?
Yeah, we can.
You got to figure that out. That's on you.
Yeah.
All right. Buy silver. Subscribe. Do all the good stuff.
86-17, it's rising, baby.
Running the show.
Peace and love, baby.
Top sports, baby.
Let's get it. Let's go.